What is the hedonic calculus? Have you ever wondered how we can measure pleasure and pain in our decisions? The hedonic calculus is a fascinating concept that helps us do just that. Developed by Jeremy Bentham, a prominent British philosopher in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, this method is central to the principle of utility. Bentham believed that pleasure is the ultimate good and pain is the ultimate evil. His approach to ethics is rooted in hedonism, which focuses on maximizing happiness for the greatest number of people. So, how does the hedonic calculus work? It evaluates 7 specific criteria to assess the potential outcomes of any action. First, there is intensity, which considers how strong the pleasure or pain is expected to be. Next is duration, looking at how long that pleasure or pain will last. Certainty follows, measuring the likelihood that the expected pleasure or pain will actually occur. Then we have propinquity, which deals with how soon the pleasure or pain will happen. Fecundity assesses the chances that a pleasure will lead to more pleasures or that pain might lead to more pain. Purity examines whether the pleasure will be followed by pain or vice versa. Finally, extent considers how many people will be affected by the pleasure or pain. By analyzing these factors, individuals can theoretically calculate the net pleasure or pain resulting from an action. This calculation aims to identify actions that maximize happiness while minimizing suffering. In the context of 19th century European philosophy, the hedonic calculus stood out because it provided a practical, almost mathematical framework for ethics. This was a shift from earlier moral theories that relied on abstract principles or divine commands. Bentham's method was not just theoretical. It was intended to guide lawmakers and individuals in making decisions that promote social welfare. He applied these principles in advocating for legal reforms across Europe, aiming to create laws that would benefit the majority. However, Bentham's focus on the quantity of pleasure faced criticism. Philosophers like John Stuart Mill later argued for a distinction between different types of pleasure, valuing intellectual and moral experiences over mere physical enjoyment. In essence, the hedonic calculus is a tool from 19th century European philosophy that quantifies pleasure and pain to evaluate the morality of actions. It reflects a significant shift towards empirical ethics, emphasizing measurable human well-being as the foundation of moral judgment.